So finding your tabletop, and we'll start with some circles around our wrist joints. So straighten your arms and start to circle with your breath. You might add in a little bit of your own movement here. Something that keeps me coming back to my mat continually is the creativity that I can express through my form, through my body, the intelligence that can be sparked with creative movement, variations, improvisation through my body. So allow yourself to sink into that space where you can add things in, you can take them away. Now here you can turn your fingers out to the sides and shift left to right. Let your finger pads dig into the floor a little bit, like you're kitty pawing the earth, and go side to side. Come into the center, shift one hand so your fingers are facing towards your knee, maybe the other. You can walk your knees in to take a little weight off your wrists, and again, go forwards and back. When you go back, you can bend at your elbows. Keep moving with it. If you have sticky thumbs, try reaching out through your thumbs as you bring the heel of your hand off the ground. Release that out, come back onto your full flat palm, shift up onto the knuckles underneath your fingers, shift forward so your armpit line comes more over your knuckles, press your finger pads down, slowly lower. So good, pop up there, shift forwards, slow, lower. One more time, pop up, armpit forwards, try to make a long line from your knuckles to your armpits. Slowly lower. You can shake that out. And then here, press into your hands so much that your shoulder blades wrap wide into your armpits and away from your spine. Hold that for a breath. Push the ground away. And then depress your chest towards the earth. So it's like you're sagging and hanging on your shoulder joints. Your upper chest is like a swing on your shoulder joints. And then push away. Protract. Push the ground away like you mean it, and then sag in and try to keep your arms straight. Try to keep your elbows straight in the sag. One more. Push away. And then a sag. And then come to a neutral point between those two, and we'll do some cat-cows. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. Inhale and arch, and you can kind of shift forwards in the arch, and then exhale and round back in that rounded position through your spine. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. Get a little more into your low back on the round. Get a little more into your upper back on the arch. Nice. Come to neutral there. Take your left set of toes back. Take your right hand forwards. You can float your left leg. Try to contain from your abdomen. Take a breath in. Take a breath out, bird dog. Take both your limbs down. Inhale and arch. Exhale and round. Come to neutral. Let your right leg go long. Let your left hand come forwards. You might float your limbs, contain from your lower abdomen. Take a breath in and out in bird dog. All your limbs come to the earth. Next inhale arches you. And round, exhale. Come to neutral. Again, left leg and right arm forwards into the bird dog. Now take your right arm out to the side and your left leg out to the side, maintaining stability through your center. And then exhale, come to the center. Squeeze to the center line. Inhale, open. You can follow your gaze to your right hand. Exhale, squeeze to center. Squeeze your inner legs together in your biceps. One more, open up. Squeeze together. Then open up and swing your right hand back and see if you can catch your left inner foot, or you can reach towards it. Then if you've caught your foot, you can open up into a little bit of a dancer's hold here with opposite limbs. Contain from your low belly and lengthen your spine. Now you can tap your left knee to the floor, caught or not through your foot. Bring it back up, and then tap your left knee to the floor on the outside of your right leg. Inhale it back up. Let's do it 3 times. So you can tap with a reach, come back up. Tap with a reach, come back up. 1 more, or you have a catch. Tap, come back up. Squeeze your hips to center. Tap, come back up. Squeeze your hips to center. Take your left leg wide. I'll show you this way so that your whole sole of your foot is making an imprint onto the floor. Tuck your back set of toes and start to shift forwards and back. Lift your inner left leg away from the floor. Come forwards. Left arm high. Big twist. Exhale it under. 2 more times. Left arm high. Twist, push the ground away with your bottom arm. Twist it under. Left arm high. Contact your pinky toe side of your foot to the floor on your left foot. Twist under. Come on up, both hands to the earth. Take your right foot forwards and flip your left toes up so you're in a wide Janu Shirshasana. Take a breath in here and side stretch. You can come as low as you like. Roll your bottom chest towards the ceiling. Come on up. You're facing the front of your mat. Hands to the earth. Take your left leg way back so you're in an early pigeon. Your hips might be a little elevated or you might sink them. Forward fold. You can slide a little left to right in your hips. Hands to the earth. As you're ready, step back to downward facing dog. Your breath in. Your breath out. Walk your hands to the back of your mat towards your feet, and we'll roll all the way up. As you roll up, move your hips forward, so it's kind of like you're trying to extend your hips to stack your upper body on top of your hips, and then tuck your chin and roll all the way down, rounding through your neck, your upper back, your mid back, your low back, until you shift your pelvis forwards and dangle into a forward fold. Hands to the earth, push the ground away. So really push, push, push. Shift onto your tippy toes. See if you can keep pushing the ground away, and instead of looking so far forwards, look down in between your thumbs. Hold for a breath in. Come up onto point. Hold for a breath out. Lower your heels. Walk back out into a plank. And as you walk out, shift your hips so that your hips extend fully. From your plank, you can always come down to your knees. Protract your shoulders, push the ground away. Sag, keep your arms straight, sag your spine. Push away, protract. Look a little forwards, sag. Keep your arms straight. Protract, push away. Sag. Come into the middle, hold for 3 breaths. 1. You can shift forwards and back. 2. And 3. Roll over your toes, take your knees down. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round under. Come to neutral. Right leg back, left arm back. Hold your bird dog. And then take it out to the side. Left arm and right leg out to the side. Maintain strength through your torso. Squeeze it in. Squeeze your biceps, squeeze your inner thighs. Open it out to the side. 2. Squeeze it in. Squeeze your biceps and inner thighs. Open it out to the side for 3. Squeeze in, hips to center. And then open out to the side. You can follow your gaze on your left hand. Reach for catching your right foot. And you can kick it up for a breath in. Long, low back. Breath out. Then either reaching or catching, tap your right knee to the floor, lift it back up. Tap it to the outside of your left leg, lift it back up. Nice, tap it to the earth, catching or reaching, lift it back up. Play with it, tap to the outside. Lift it back up. One more time, tap, lift, tap to the outside, squeeze to center, lift, take your right leg out to the side, whole sole of the foot presses back, tuck your back toes, shift forwards and back. Lift your inner right leg, tighten your right kneecap, take the pinky toe side of your foot to the earth like you're trying to clasp the floor with your foot. Right arm up, big twist, press the ground away, sweep it under. 2 more times, right arm up, sweep it under. Right arm up, sweep it under. Come onto both hands, take your left knee forwards, take your right toes up, side bend. You might side bend as far down as you like, rotating your bottom chest up. Come on up, here you're facing the front of your mat. Shift forward, sweep your right leg back for an early pigeon. Sink into your hips. Any variations you like, your breath in. Your breath out. Step back to your downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Empty it out. Walk your hands to the back of your mat, dangle. And as you roll up to stand, shift your hips forwards, extending the front of your hips. Look forwards, mountain, tuck your chin, round to your cervical, your mid back, your upper back, your low back. Dangle. Shift into your hands, push the ground away, whether your knees are bent or not. Shift forwards onto tippy toes, push the ground away, look in between your thumbs, take a breath in. Push more into your hands, less into your feet, take a breath out. Slowly lower your heels, walk it out to plank, and as you walk it out to plank, extend your hips. Protract, push away, like a angry cat plank, and then sag a little bit and keep your arms straight. Protract, push away, shoulder blades wrap wide, armpits are strong, sag a little bit. Push away, sag a little bit, come to the neutral, in between the two, you can shift forwards and back for 1, your breath in and out, for 2, for 3. Up and back to downward facing dog. You can step, you can hop, you can walk forwards to the top of your mat. Lengthen and fold. All the way up. Release your arms.